All right. Hello. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm gonna add. I started a mix based off the what's it called? Based off of the video game, my video game stream playlist, and there's some songs from Terraria I forget to add sometimes. So, hello everybody. Today we're not playing anything. We're actually reading Homestuck. I planned on this. Said this Monday. I've got plenty of water with me. I'm very excited to do this today. I gotta fix tuna because tuna's not working. You can kind of tell just by in the top left corner here that it's not working because the readers all messed up. I think that's just something wrong with my client, my YouTube music client. Let me check something real quick. Actually, I think it might tuna OBS. I think it's hold on later, because I've been having issues. It's just in general, the my YouTube music player's been fucky. I think it's mostly because there's an update, but for some reason the update's not the best right now because it like pauses after a minute of playing a song. It's kind of shitty. And also the ad blocker plugin is not doesn't work, so I have to like fix that. So I'll turn on one more song. Yeah, we'll play Core from oh, see, now it works. Yeah, it's just like a hit or miss. I think I just had to reload the tuna plugin for my player. Weird. Anyway, reading Homestuck today. I'm gonna continue the trend of not having my face on screen for when we read Homestuck, compared to last time I streamed it. So, yeah, there are no face cam today. Just cause, I think it fits the vibe of just having the web page open and being able to click around and explore. It feels very, very fitting. Just to have my verbal reactions instead of my facial reactions to everything. Maybe I'll change my mind next time we read Homestuck. Don't know. But for now, it is just a it's gonna be a no face cam kind of day. I feel like I was going to mention something. I feel like I was going to mention something besides no face cam. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Oh, I'm just gonna continue with no. I don't want to continue reading Homestuck without like any music playing, so I'm like trying to figure out what should be played in the background during Homestuck. Don't know yet. Let me see if there's like a playlist. Cause like maybe we could just play some Homestuck music, you know? I mean, this playlist is like an hour or two long. Don't know how long how we're gonna get through this, but I'll use this. We'll use this. Just have this queued up, ready to go. Yeah, not much of a crazy intro today. We're just gonna get right into it. Just gonna get right into it, man. I thought I had this prepared, but I do not. My apologies. Let me let me make sure this is. Hold on. Hello? I do have. Come on. Oh, do I have to make it visible? Whoa, 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 why is this specifically the Homestuck webpage not? God fucking Wash content creator fucking things up again. Give me a second. It's not. It's doing the thing again where it doesn't want to. Aha! Aha! I don't know why it's like this. Give me a second. Oops. Did that fix the resolution? That fixed the resolution. Sweet. I changed my toolbar up at the top recently. I love it. It's like little like falling glitter. I don't know why. I like it. Anyway, on a full screen, and then I'm so glad now this time around I have a second screen. I can hit pause and play and pause on the music. So we ended off on the Act 1. And it's time to continue into Act 2, I guess. So here we go. Years in the future, but not many. A wayward vagabond's records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached dust. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is a whole separate page. And it shows, like, what's going on here. Alright. On to Act 2. We're already on a GameFAQs page for the Spurt beta. I remember this. I remember this. I totally remember this. Winnie the Poop 2, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Spurt beta walkthrough, version 1.0, April 13th, 2009, by the Tentacle Therapist. Table of contents, caveats and condolences. Alright. I've got plenty of water, so I don't think my throat will be as strained if I continue. So, here we go. I'd be inclined to dispense with it. I'm gonna have to, like, use my mouse to do this, by the way, because it's so, like... Wait, can I zoom in? I mean, I can zoom in just a little bit. I'm just gonna zoom in just a skosh. I'd be inclined to dispense with the trite, even under less pressing circumstances. Needless to say, I'll forego the instructable ASCII banner, which typically heralds the striking freefall of these documents. I feel like this needs, like, a goofy voice, like last time. I'll also resist the urge to brandish any copyright marks, or the particular neurosis that concerns itself with the theft of the utterly mundane. I'll allow other deranged prospectors to stake claims in their worthless plots as the woods burn around them. My introduction will be sparse. There will be no majestic prose blustering into the sails of a galleon as we embark on this voyage together. Nor will there be any ham-fisted prose whipping its limbs under a bedsheet like a retarded ghost. For that matter, I won't set the stage or dim the lights. The mood, you will see, will be set soon enough. Since you are reading this, chances are you have installed this game on your computer already. If this is true, like many others, you have just participated in bringing about the end of the world. But don't beat yourself up about it. There was never anything you could have done to prevent it. The end is happening right now. As I type, and as you read, I have come to understand we were always doomed under our collective ignorance, and now further doomed by those few who know, and who struggle to flee. If you're lucky, you'll be among the smaller subset of the latter who are successful. What I mean is, while that the game you installed is just one more grinding slab of rock sealing our planet's crypt, it is also your only hope to live. I am presently faced with the same conundrum as you. And though I speak with more experience, my own outcome is far from assured. I will play the game. Oh, I'll do that with better tone. I will play the game. As much of it as there is to play, and record my findings here. If you want to live, you will do as I instruct. My condolences, TT. Oh. I'm gonna have to have the music on the side to, like, mute. So we can feel the eeriness smacking me. Dad's making a cake. The house became the mushroom cloud. I do remember, like, a nuke going off last time. So I do remember that part. The kernel divides. The two halves go their separate ways, leaving behind the sprite portion. Okay. Like, trying to properly read here. Boy. Let's turn down the Homestuck music. I thought I had it. There we go. Oh. What is left of the sprite undergoes a mysterious transformation. For a moment, you thought you heard someone say boy, as if whispered, oh, boy, not boy, like fucking like Kratos. For a moment, you heard someone say boy, as if whispered in the periphery of your awareness. It was probably just your imagination, though. Ah, so mush-mouthed. Hold on, give me a second. There. Should be less mush-mouthed. Right? Yeah. You there, boy. Oh. Oh, game. You there, boy. What? Click this. To walk around, use the mouse, arrow keys, or WASD keys. Click on various objects to open command menus for them. Outstanding Flash programming by Alexis Gonkra Bessinger. It's a real game now. It's a real game now. Awesome. I do remember this being specifically an issue. The window always being super fucking loud. Can I I'm gonna turn it down just for the time being so it's not as fucking ear blasting. And here we are. There we go. Okay. Problem solved. So now I can, this large platform. Good grief, what is it, boy? The alchemator created the apple, or the tree that sprouted it, rather, right on time to save you from destruction. You're not sure if you can stay the same for your neighborhood, though. You wonder what happened to your dad? What's that? It looks different now. After you bit that apple, your whole house seemed to be transported somewhere. Then the apple disappeared and the kernel sprite underwent a transformation. Aside from the change in appearance, the transformation doesn't seem to have any relevant ramifications. You still can't understand a word this idiot says. The ghost clown, do something with it. The ghost clown is called the kernel sprite, or rather just the sprite now, I suppose. You can't do something with it at the moment. The only thing you can theoretically do with it is tier 2 prototype it. Assuming that's still possible. Oh. Boy who is John, do as I say. What would you like, boy who is John, to do? I missed the window. Obey my commands, John the boy. And those commands would be? I would like the boy to interact with his environment in a constructive manner. Maybe you should be a little more specific. Have the boy assess his current situation. I'm afraid I can't have the boy do that. Tell him to do it yourself. Very well. Okay. That instruction does not do anything at the moment. We have like a whole new boy open this door and walk through it. Oh shit. Man with the humorous spectacles. Admire him. Oh, Michael Cera. Your warm smile is a shining beacon in these dark times. I forgot that is just Michael Cera with a Groucho Marx. I remember that. I detest this. Disregard it? The Harlequin painting. You have sentient. You have sentient with this in common with the John then, I suppose. So is this hold on. So we're this what I'm doing right now is completely different from what we were doing last time with John's friend. This is we're in the POV of somebody else completely. I would assume it's the guy from the Game Facts forum. Maybe I'm not. Wait, go back out there, boy. Examine the strange blue vase. It's a piece of cruxite you carved with the totem lathe. When its contours were scanned, the alchemator was able to produce that tree. How odd. Alchemator. Anything else around here to examine besides? I think we got to go back into the house. Blah 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 blah. Can I go in here? What is down here? Proceed, boy. I am not fond of the smug fellow, the man, the myth, the legend. What do you have up your sleeve there, Anderson? Look at that poker face. He's not telling a soul. Go in there now. This is John's room, isn't it? No, this is the bathroom. Your plumbing fears faulty. Man, Rose did such a piss-poor job fixing the bathroom. It would almost certainly be a mistake trying to use the toilet. You guess you should go pee over the edge of the cliff. Yeah, now it's... Okay, so that's the bathroom. This is John's room. Your dad's room is still locked. Okay, never mind. I'm telling you, this is through the perspective of somebody new. Somebody new to the story. These fucking Harlequin painting. No, keep moving. Believe me, you have no intention of turning your head to observe this dreadful thing. Why does a small man stand there? This Harlequin is always ready to serve you with illumination, whether you're reading a book or just enjoying a nice pipe. This is the... This thing weighs a ton. You'd honestly be surprised if the game cursor could lift, or at least not without a significant expense of grist. Of all the places for Rose to drop this infernal thing, more than you ever feel. What's the word you're looking for? Of course, house-trapped. Use this to reseal that opening there. If only putting the lid back on the crux shooter would undo all it's done. At last, Pandora's tube has been opened. What is the meaning of this rubbish? Okay, even you have to admit, this one's pretty funny. No. None of this is funny. A small dessert tray? Useless. In retrospect, it was pretty funny when your dad pied you like that. Got you again by the old man. Excuse me, drinking water. That stuff is really dirty and you don't want it. Besides, you have it on good authority that a significant portion of... Okay. All these instruments of combat. There's just a bunch of like little niche, clicky, destroy these diminutive soldiers of Harriman. Hardly seems worth the bother. It's kind of just banter. It's like Deltarune Undertale banter. You can tell why Hussey and Toby Fox are friends. This is a living room. Bunch of shit. Open this iron vault, boy. You don't know the combination. Disregard this nonsense. Just a bunch of commands. Operate this instrument. Dun, dun. Da, 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 da. I do remember this song. Play your favorite haunting refrain. This man is an imbecile. Ignore him. He's alright. Looks like he doesn't take himself too seriously and knows how to have a good time. You can only assume your dad hung it crooked to make it look more whimsical. This is a mess, boy. You're so glad that your dad wasn't watching when you did this. He never would have let you hear the end of it. Can I leave this room? There we go. Can I go say hi to my room? This way, through the doors like you see in a cowboy saloon. Dad's not here. Don't taste it, John. Don't taste it, John. This is oil? I wonder what happened in here. Where's your dad? This book is too big for a stupid young boy. Colonel Sassacres is your favorite book. Almost as your favorite wise guy. They're both your favoriteest of all time. What's this picture over here? Your dad was so proud that when you drew this, he hung it up immediately and it stayed there ever since. That was 1 week ago. Okay. Plunder chest. Would you like to play a game? There's all board games in there? That's funny. Alright. I feel like there's more than... This is the telephone boy. Use it. The phone doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Alright. Quit all the scurrying around. For the last time, this boy's name is John. Fine, John. Return to your quarters. You go back up to your bedroom, tiptoeing around this weird petroleum-based sludge. Now, John, respond to your friend unit. Oh shit, here we are. And here's the pester log. I love these. TT, this is fuck. Okay, so John is blue, TT is the girl. I don't remember what I did for her voice-wise. I guess we'll just have to just do something soft, you know? Anyway. John, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. I'm not dead, I think.
I know. I've been watching you scramble through the house like a lunatic. You should have answered. Sorry, I was minimizing the screen over here. You should have answered me sooner.
Oh man, sorry. I was looking around for my dad and I can't find him anywhere. Have you seen him?
No, I'm sure he'll turn up. We have more important things to address right now.
Yeah, like where am I?
I don't know that either. But I've determined your neighborhood was destroyed by the meteor. Wherever you were transported, it saved you from the impact. I've been reading reports in the news. Over the last few days, there have been many smaller meteor collisions with people's homes around the world, and they seem to be getting bigger. Yours was the biggest they have identified so far.
Wow. Okay. So then I guess if this is all just the game's doing, then the point is for us to save the world?
Perhaps.
And we better get moving and figure this game out.
Yes, but wait. We should retrieve your PDA. Yet again. It will help to keep tabs on each other while you investigate. I think I can get closer to it. If I can replenish our grist supply somewhat, there may be a way to recycle some of that we already used.
Okay.
I'll meet you out on the balcony.
Wait, Rose, one thing.
What? Yeah, Rose. Remember her name now. What?
You never wished me a happy birthday. Hello?
I was working on something to send you, but I was running late with it. I didn't want you to think I believed me your well wishes alone would suffice for the occasion. That said, happy birthday, John.
Oh, jeez. That is silly. Anyway, thanks.
First, take the fabric item on the floor there. The towel? Why? Oh well, you're the boss. You capture log of the towel. What now? Do as the purple text says. To the balcony. John makes his way to the balcony per your awkwardly worded request. Wait! Take that blue wobbly thing! You whimsically decide to capture log the totem, which was used to create the apple tree earlier. John, recycle the grist as was dictated by your cohort. John cannot do anything with the grist as of this moment. That is up to the Spurb player. I see. Yes, that will suffice. Rose deletes the perfectly generic objects. 6 units of build grist were restored to your grist cache. Rose expends the grist to drag a new plank from the balcony in the direction of the PDA. John, run across precarious platform swiftly. John isn't sure about that. It's a long way down. Boy, I said make haste on the narrow catwalk! John is very nervous about the idea, and the strident tone of your commands is starting to make him a little upset. Fine, proceed as your level of comfort dictates. Jesus Christ. Cautiously walk within range of the PDA. Rose retrieves it. Now take it! You grab the PDA, launching one of the Harlequin figurines into the night. You can kiss that one goodbye. Just one arrow command will suffice. Thanks. It looks like you're not the only one trying to locate your father after the disaster. These boring men are uninteresting. Oh wait, serious business. The following matters have been submitted in a frank and forthright manner for pipe fans. Judicious appraisal. Thank you all. Report. Most hats removed from the danger. Ties next. Fedora Freak, you are in our thoughts, along with Pipe Fan 413 and his inviolable collection of pipes. Good luck, Fedora Freak. Salvage as many hats as practical. Neighboring house struck by flaming projectile and light a fire hazard. Evacuating house of all expensive garments. Status of health / wardrobe. Submitting an inquiry concern over cataclysmic event. Pipe fan, a reply. Our dad's pipe fan. I remember that. Alright, I'm picking up on that. These boring men are uninteresting. Yeah, open up the pesto log. John, are you okay? You seem a bit tentative.
I'm fine, I guess. Since I got here, I feel compelled to do these weird things I don't really want to do. By some kind of voice I can't really even hear. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Perhaps early symptoms of an anxiety disorder, like post-traumatic stress?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Lean my chair back. Whoa! Shit. This new chair I got. I love this chair. This new chair I have. It's nice, but like when I pull the recline lever, sometimes I have to like lean forward for it to like take effect, and then I'll like do it too much and I'm like fly backwards. It's great.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Well, you can pull yourself together, there are a few things you could try. Like prototyping the kernel sprite again. If possible, we should hurry. My laptop battery won't last forever.
Okay, I'll go back inside.
No, don't do that. Hop off of this ledge onto that car. What? No, that sounds incredibly dangerous. Arrow, 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 arrow. And you're just being a pest. Which turnip truck did you just tumble out of anyway? Who are you? You're in the future, but not many. It's the desert man. An unsealed tunnel welcomes hot desert air into the stagnant depths. Boy. You there, boy. Oh, the desert dweller. This guy. I wonder who he is. Is this like... I wonder who this is years into the future. Oh, next with the game facts. This is TT, right? Hold on, I just wanna... Yeah, this is... Okay, so instead of doing that silly voice, we'll just do Rose's voice. Upon connecting with the client user, you, the server user, will be met with a control panel, allowing you to manipulate your co-player's environment. You will find that you are allowed to deploy 4 items at no expense. 3 of these rather large machines, and 1 is a punch card. It's quite possible that you have already deployed some of these items before reading this. If this is the case, you have activated the machine called the Crux-Shooter, such that it displays a countdown. You must proceed to section A100 of this walkthrough immediately. The life of the client user depends on it, and if your co-player has activated this device in your environment too, then yours does as well. But if not, please refrain from doing anything with the Crux-Shooter, aside from merely deploying it. This will buy us some time for you to think things through properly and go over the basics of the game before you find your soft, easily punctured head in the jaws of the lion. As mentioned, there are 4 items to consider, each playing a role in a process which appears to have a singular purpose: to manufacture objects out of thin air. The designers of the game, judging by the language used, regard this process as a sort of alchemy, but this may allude to complexities in the production process yet to present themselves. But for now, the variety of objects you are able to create remains quite limited. The items in question are the Crux-Shooter, again, tread lightly with this one, the Totem Lathe, the Alchemeter, and the Pre-Punch card. I will describe how these devices work in conjunction with each other, and I'll use the analogy of having a key made at a hardware store to help you understand. First, deploy all of these objects in convenient proximity to each other. Be sure not to block doors or pathways with them. You can always revise the dimensions of the rooms to make space for them, but I advise against this, even experimenting with the function. Doing so comes at the expense of build grist, a commodity which appears to be a premium at the onset, and one you best be advised to save for later. The Crux-Shooter. Removing the lid signals the moment your life becomes a great whirling batshit pandemonium, somewhat resembling the chaos of an especially ethnic wedding. Somewhere, a South's uncle deliberately shatters china on the floor. Muddy livestock is decorated and then lost track of. The question, whose mule is this, at times can be heard over the din. This is now your reality. But aside from that, it marks the beginning of a process I'm about to describe. The countdown begins. Yes. Also, an entity called the kernel sprite is released, but neither of these things are all that relevant to this process. To my knowledge, more on these things later. What is relevant is the unlidded Crux-Shooter's ability to dispense Cruxite dowels. It will dispense at least one, though I suspect it is capable of producing more, given parameters I'm not yet familiar with. In my key-making analogy, these dowels represent the uncarved pieces of metal, which will be the hardware store employee retrieves from a drawer or a rack. Sets about carving into a key. The 2 following items are needed to do the carving. The pre-punch card. This is a simple Sylladex card containing an item. There is no evidence to suggest the specific item it contains is variable from session to session. The card I deployed contained a blue apple. Yours may be different. It shouldn't matter, hopefully. Additionally, the card, as you may guess, is punched like one with an antique computing systems. Like one used with antique computing systems. The pattern of holes, it comprises data, which I believe corresponds to the instructions for creating the item the card contains. That is a pre-punched that it is pre-punched suggests there is a way to punch an unpunched card, possibly imprinting it with the data for the item it contains, though no mechanism for this has presented itself yet. But the data on the card cannot be used to create the item directly. There is a middleman. That middleman is the totem lathe. The totem lathe. This is essentially the key carving machine. It will carve into your Cruxite dowel a pattern of grooves and contours, the sort which makes a key unique. Instructions for the pattern supplied the punch card, which is inserted into the lathe. It's basically just kind of explaining how the items work in conjunction with each other, how this is used to do item summoning in the universe. I understand this. I remember this. This is kind of like catch up for people who did not remember, but I remember. So we see Rose. It's raining. It's right outside. In the distance, meteorites fall with greater frequency. The fire in the forest burns. The fire in the forest burns so hot, even the rain is putting it out. Not even the rain is putting it out. Rose, check the status battery. Your laptop battery is alright for now, but it won't be for long. If the power in the house doesn't come back on, you can think of one last resort. The small backup generator stored behind the mausoleum. Rose, prototype sprite with the Betty Crocker box.
What? Oh man, you're gonna use that? That sucks. What a stupid idea.
We have to hurry along. I'm running low on battery power.
But the cake mix... Ugh, that's so dumb.
I doubt it matters. We might as well just use any old crap lying around.
Fine, I guess.
The sprite is playing hard to get. Hold on. Here we go. The sprite is playing hard to get. You guess what? That's what you get for originally prototyping it with something that engenders mischief and pranksterism. Do the potted vegetable instead. It looks delicious. Pipe down, you. This is Rose's decision, not yours. Prototype sprite, Sassacre text.
Oh, yeah, sweet. Now we're talking.
See if you can distract it. I'll try to sneak up on it. John, flail about in a distracting manner. The sprite finds the distracting manner in which you flail about to be rather distracting. The pesky sprite eludes you again. Not even the great Colonel himself can outfox it. Narrowly missing with your attempt to create the Colonel sprite. The Colonel sprite. Ha 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 ha. Colonel, because Colonel Sass. Yeah. Yeah. Haha. Colonel Sassacre. Anyway. Is it raining? Oh no, there's a clock in the background of the song. I'm like so confused. In narrowly missing your attempt to create the Colonel sprite, you drop the massive tome. The entire house rattles under the astonishing girth of the book. In the other room, Nana's dashes dump onto the sprite, which is caught unawares by the dousing. Inspect Hag Ash incident. You find the sacred urn toppled again. This time you're quite sure it wasn't your fault. The sprite is nowhere to be found. Remove Cruxtruder from the doorway.
Aw man, where'd it go?
I can't find it anywhere in the house. No time to worry about it. The next thing we should do is get your server copy of the game from the car. You need to connect to my client so I can repeat your steps and presumably join you wherever you are.
We should do this quickly before my house burns down. Wait, there's a fire? There will be soon. Oh, jeez. So move this thing already. Looks like it requires a lot of grist to move. I don't have enough to relocate the door either. How much do you have? How much do you have? 0. Oh. I thought about jumping to the car from the ledge earlier, but that sounds really dangerous. I have a better idea. Meet me upstairs.
Do again as the purple words say. You're about to head upstairs, but you thought you heard something behind you. It was faint. You swear you could hear a small, light-hearted chuckle along the lines of a spirited hoo hoo hoo. Hup. Hup. Grandma has combined with the Colonel Sprite. Uh-oh. Ignore this woman's antics. I'm not sure you even saw a woman, let alone any of her hypothetical antics, but whatever it was, you might have caught a glimpse of it. It sure gave you the willies. You head upstairs on your way to the balcony. Your PDA is acting up again. Indulge the vice. Be curt with it. Hey bro, check it out. I'm working on some new rhymes.
Dude, I do not have the time for your nerdy raps.
Come on. This is Hells of Ill. Just listen.
It sounds like you don't even believe me that I was about to get blown up. But I really was. But now I'm in some weird dimension that Spurb sent me to or something. And now, on top of that, I think I'm being haunted by my dead grandma.
Huh? For real?
Yeah, it's true. I'll talk to you later about it.
I think I could just drop some sick rhymes about all this.
Man, I just don't think all of the rapping stuff is really as cool as you think it is.
No, this will be dope. Check it.
No, I have to go. Bye.
Wait. Armageddon's getting waged on us, but I'm getting... It's just a full fucking rap. Ben or Bruce, dudes reach a truce? Wait, what? Bruce Wayne, Ben... Like, Ben Parker? Uncle Ben? Or, is it Uncle Ben and Bruce Banner, maybe? Put their blow shoots to use and upsuck it. Affleck's Salafit. Oh, Ben Affleck, Bruce Springsteen? Affleck Salafis, I mean, Crufus would have to syphilis. Ah, fuck it. Bro be a stained glass saint up on a cross getting hella Christ plagiarist. Oh my god, Bruce is like off the crucifix. Enough of this fucking saver fuss. Restrained his ass per McLean while Buscemi... Why is Steve Buscemi here? What? When a plan gone astray pays off a wasted craterous ashtray. This reads like a fucking Flight of the Conchords rap. Armageddon's getting waged on us. I'm hearing fucking. I'm hearing I'm a hippopotamus. I'm not Tremaine. It's not Jermaine. It's the other one. Whatever. Enough strange poetry from the red text. Yeah. You head out to the balcony, but to find what Roses has in mind. She is messaging you again. The purple text is less irrational than the red text. I'm lifting the car up to the balcony.
Well, okay.
Once it is up, retrieve the game. Then I'll put it back down on the driveway.
But the door is locked.
Then break a window.
But it's my dad's car.
It's just a window, and this is sort of an emergency. Otherwise, I'd promise I'll handle the car with the velvet gloves.
All right.
Rose, pick up car. Huh? Oh shit. No! Not enough grist. Fuck, ridiculous folly. Inexcusable. You're inclined to agree, but hey, accidents happen. You double check your PDA to make sure if Rose is really gone. Indeed, this seems to be the case. TG is still pestering you, of course, but another chum is now logged in as well. Oh, okay. So she lost connection. She didn't actually, like... Shit, her laptop battery died. What color are the words that this chum says? Green, right? Yeah. I'm back!
Oh, hi!
I want to investigate the explosion I heard.
By chance, was it a meteor?
Yes! How did you know?
Oh man, it's kind of a long story. Anyway, are you okay? Did it blow up your yard or start a fire or anything?
No, I'm fine. It landed a pretty good ways away from my house and I went to look at it. And it's pretty big. But Beck doesn't want me to go near it, so I came home. He seems to think it's dangerous.
Well, gosh, he's probably right.
Anyway, what have you been up to, John?
Oh,
did you get my package yet?
I was trying to get it, but Rose dropped my car into a weird, spooky, bottomless pit, and the package was in the car, and I'm really sorry about that.
Oh no!
Wow, okay, I guess I should start at the beginning. See, a meteor blew up my neighborhood.
That's terrible, John. I'm so sorry.
But okay, and my house is too. Sort of. But that game I was telling you about, Spurb, which I was playing with Rose, it started transporting me somewhere at the last minute. And now I'm trapped here, and it's weird and dark, and I can't find my dad, and I just lost the car and my copy of the game in the pit, and I think I have to save the world from the apocalypse.
Well, sounds really creepy and kind of scary, but it also sounds kind of exciting. I don't know, John. Maybe this is your destiny. If anyone can save the world, I think it's probably you.
Oh, you think so?
Yes!
Well, okay, but it's not even that simple. I was about to connect to Rose and help transport her to save her from the meteors and fire and stuff. But she lost battery power, and I lost the game disc. So I think I have to get TG and use his copy to save her. But that jackass won't shut up and stop rapping and stuff.
He is so silly.
Yeah, anyway, I should talk to him about it, so be right back.
The green text was attractive. Now view the red text again. With the Philip Cruz zoop where the president's at. I'm like, if the dude's black, I'll eat my hat. It turns out he is, so we're all like, damn, director's got gumption. We'll all flip out shit. I ain't shining shoes or something. It's called free emancipation. If it's not press selection, it's God ascension. I'm Bruce Almighty. Whoops. Different Bruce from the one I just mentioned. Ah! I'm not doing this shit. Rather than defray all his tension, sit on his lap while he whittles a splint. Here we go.
Stop rapping for a second, you horse's ass! I have something important to talk about.
What's up?
Rose is in trouble and she needs help. I was going to connect with her with Spurb, but I lost my copy.
Okay.
Also, she lost battery power. If she can get back up and running, she'll need someone with the game to get her out of there before her house burns down. So I think you should use your copy of the game to help her.
My copy? That's going to be tough.
Why?
I lost it. It's a stupid story, and I'd rather not talk about it. Should be embarrassing you.
I thought you said you had two.
Well, yeah. One is my brother's copy.
Oh, okay. Well, get his then.
Alright. But he's not going to be happy about that.
Whatever. Also, you might want to read Rose's walkthrough to get up to speed on this.
Oh, man.
What?
Nothing really. Look, all I'm saying is the girl tends to lay it on kind of thick, you know? / rolls eyes. Your laptop is out of battery power. The only thing left to do. There's only one thing left to do. Time to make your way to the backup generator. Rose, knit laptop cozy shield. Knit laptop cozy to shield your laptop from the rain. That'd be such a waste of time. Besides, you already knitted one a while ago. You retrieve it from your knitting bag and apply it to your laptop. Your capture log. You capture log the laptop plus cozy. Rose, equip grimoire to strife specibus. That would be incredibly ill-advised. There are some dark forces you don't want to mess around with. You understand, this is better than most. You put the book down. Rose, recapture log your items. You grab the knitting bag and grimoire. In that order, it's always logistical. It's always a logistical puzzle with your tree modus. The tree auto balances, leaving the knitting bag accessible in your root card. Rose, allocate knitting needles to strife specibus. You feel a lot more comfortable with this weapon. You're so handy with the needles, you feel like you could probably use them to fillet a swordfish. You lose the root card in the process, severing the tree. Hey, careful with all that stuff. Knit plush cuddle Cthulhu to soothe nerves. That would also be a preposterous waste of time. Besides, I'm quite sure you've never heard of this creature called Cthulhu before. However, there are many other specimens of zoologically dubious that you're familiar with, such as consult grimoire. Fluthulu, the foul patrician of misery. To hear this mammoth belly gurgle is to know the epic of joy has come to an abrupt end. And Nurb Yigilith, the shame beast king of grotesquerie, Writhe lord of the moist beyond hood, hearing his melodious chirps and tongue clicks causes one's bones to explode. So that's Cthulhu and what's the one? I need to rub up on my I need to rub up on my, what's it called? My, oh my god, what's his name? The guy who made, I'm googling this. I have to google this. It's Lovecraft. I need to rub up on my Lovecraftian lore. Because that's, come on, Lovecraftian creatures. Because that one is, I'm trying to remember what this is. Once I see, is that Yog Sloth? Yeah, Yog. Yog, Slothoth? Slothoth? Slothhoth? Slothhoth. Right? I'm trying to read here real quickly. No, there's one that gets paired with Cthulhu and the Great Old One. That, like, the shrieking and the clicks and the stuff. I know Cthulhu does that too, but there's the other one. Is this a Zoloth, maybe? I don't know. I gotta, like I said, rub up on my Lovecraftian. There's a local author here, or not local, or used to be a local author historically, who wrote a bunch of like adventure novels about like wolves and like the nature around Michigan. So I gotta read those books too. And of course there's Ogloth. Okay, so this is the deep one. This is Azeroth, actually. Whenever he grinds his teeth, the children of a random galaxy somewhere will frown continuously for a 9,000 year span. He is the first and smallest of the smaller gods, appointed in the servitude of a vile, unfathomable pantheon of middling gods, which caters to the whims of the noble circle of horror terrors and omnipotent order of the elite few forever cloaked in the darkness of the furthest ring. And there's a strange page containing some rather mysterious notes on the summoning procedures. I'm quite sure what these diagrams are getting at. Hold on. I'm gonna open this image in a new tab. Can I look at these? So this is just a random, like, cathedral diagram. Same thing with this. Are these, like... These are, like, breakdown diagrams of windowsills. And for some reason, this one's got a fucking outlet that you can plug into the wall. And this is just one that's got a vertical bay window. I've seen vertical bay windows. They're kind of crazy. Rose, take items and proceed downstairs. This sounds like Persona music. This sounds like Heaven. That part previously, like the last 20 seconds, kind of sounded like Heaven, with like no vocals, and not the chorus, the slow part, but the upbeat part of Heaven. I'm just here. I can hear it. You recapture log everything the way you want it to appear in the tree and head downstairs. You figured that's enough dilly-dallying. Time to get a move on. Up. You wonder if this rain will ever let up. It's driven since the month began, perhaps long enough to forget its purpose. It no longer even knows to assuage. Hold on.
Assuage.
Assuage. It no longer knows how to assuage fire. You learn new words every day. Anyway, somewhere, a zealous god threads these strings between the clouds and the earth. I see the playback on the corner of my eyes, and I clicked the Google page. Can't believe I did that. Anyway, somewhere a zealous god threads upon these strings. Threads these strings between the clouds and the earth, preparing for a symphony it fears impossible to play. And so it threads on and on, delaying the rays of the conductor's baton. How you hate this season. April is the cruelest month, breeding lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots with spring rain. American sports legend Charles Barkley. Confront mother in hall. Surely your mother is lurking nearby. You should be prepared for unpleasant confrontation. Oh, Psyche. What? There's this really cool dude, okay? He's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes. A cool dude, like this, probably has a real cool name. But he probably wouldn't tell you what it is if you asked. He'd be way too busy for that. Busy being totally sweet. But you could always try to guess his name. And if you were right, might nod ever so slightly. That's a cool dude's way of letting you know there might be just hope for you yet. Enter name. Insufferable This guy doesn't have time for this sort of bullshit. Try again. Dave Strider. It's Dave! Hi, Dave. Welcome to the game. Examine room. Your name is Dave. It's an unreasonably warm April day. There we go. Your name is Dave. It's an unreasonably warm April day. Your bedroom window is open to let some air in, and your fan is cranked. Arguably even more cranked would be your fly beats. Which brings us to your variety of interests. A cool dude like you is sure to have plenty. You have a penchant for mixing out unbelievably ill jams with your turntables and mixing gear. You like to rave about bands no one's ever heard of, but you. You collect weird and dead things preserved in various ways. You're an amateur photographer and operate your own makeshift darkroom. You maintain a number of ironically humorous blogs, websites, and social networking profiles. And if that inspiration strikes, you won't hesitate to drop some fat rhymes on a mofo and represent. What will you do? Dave, quickly retrieve arms from cinder blocks. Nah. Where cinder blocks? Oh, over here. It's like, what the fuck are arms? What? Dave, get the damn beta and save your friend's life. This notion strikes you as nonsensical. You can't imagine how a video game could save someone's life. And in any case, you're quite sure no one you know is in any danger. Anyway, these are your copies of the beta you received in the mail recently. You've labeled them with your name in bold red print to distinguish them from your bro's copies. You labeled it his in kind. Neither of you really gives a shit about this game or has any intention of playing it. Well, you'll be damned if you'll let that get in the way of your campaign of one-upmanship. Dave, bleat like a goat and piss on your turntable. You would never consider allowing any fluid even remotely resembling urine to touch your beloved turntables. I would risk breaking them, and a world without the gift of your godly science just doesn't sound like a place you'd be any part of. While you're at it, you might as well wipe out human civilization with a meteor or something ridiculous like that, which will probably never happen. That sort of thing only happens in stupid idiot movies for stupid idiots. You ironically contemplate bleeding like a goat for ironically humorous purposes at a later date. Examine closet. This is your closet. It's where you keep a lot of your crap. Like that box and that bottle of... What is that? Is that... Dave, check the blue box. Is that piss? This is the package that your friend John Egbert sent you for your 13th birthday a little while ago. Now it contains nothing but except a note and a certificate of authenticity vouching for the genuine Hollywood memorabilia which the box originally contained, in which you're now wearing to be ironic, but also to be incredibly cool in a way somehow intangibly related to the ironic nature of the accessory. You find it sort of exasperating to explain these subtleties? Google.
Subtleties.
That's subtleties? I've never seen that word spelt out. To explain these subtleties to people. The box also included a signed photo of Ben Stiller, which now proudly hangs above your closet. Proudly and ironically. Dave, take box. You capture-log the box through your hash map fetch modus. Your modus's current hash function resolves the index by valuing each consonant. Whoa, what? So it takes it 2, 1, 2, 5 plus 2. Okay. And each vowel at 1. The total is divided by the number of your cards, and the remainder is your index. Box. 2 plus 1 plus 2 equals 5. 5 divided by 10 is 5. The box is capture-logged in card 5. Dave, examine jar of unknown yellow substance in the closet. Oh, ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Oh, hell yes. It's an unopened container of apple juice. You thought you were all out. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. This is so great. You've got to tell John about this immediately. He'll be so excited. Dave, take juice. He capture-logged the juice into card 7. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus... Yeah, okay. I get it. Dave, access Pastor Tom and Pastor John.
In addition to letting your buddy know about this box of outstanding juice windfall, you figure you wish him a happy birthday while you're at it. In your own cool, sort of roundabout way, of course. Good thing you looked at that box that he sent you, or you might have forgotten. You also might as well ask him about the beta. Kid's been harping about it for weeks. It'd be cool if it came out on his birthday. He'd be one happy camper. So are we like... Is this past? Okay, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Oh hell, it's such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. Oh, okay, that's fine. I just have one question, and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters, starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts. Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it? I know what piss tasted like. I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It's the 15th day in a row that Howie Mandel peed in his juice. Oh, okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No. Did you? Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not going to play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro? Game Bro's a joke and we both know it. Nah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. Alright. Go online and view sites of indicative of your interests. Game Bro. Grand snack. Fuck yeah. Okay. You open the Hephaestus web browser and direct it to your ironically maintained blog where you post monthly satirical reviews of Game Bro magazine. Your latest issue is a review of the March issue. Oh, here's the poster. Oh my god, the fucking Doritos collisions. I remember those. Hey, spicy sweet chili. You know, I didn't know spicy sweet chili was like a flavor before it got like re-released and now it's like permanent. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a limited time thing. You've been meaning to write a review for the latest issue too, but you've been sort of dodging it. Something about the game you're reviewing just doesn't strike you as ripe for satirical purposes. In a new tab, you open another one of your sites, a webcomic ironically maintained through a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It's called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't wait to be useless shit all day and play all these games. Fuck, I'm falling down the stairs! I warned you about stairs, bro. I told you, dog. It keeps happening. I told you, man. I told you about stairs. This is complete bulb shit. What the fuck is this, dude? The game is a foof. I say butthole. Who put shit in my pipe? What the fuck is this? What is Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff? We'll have to do a spin-off, maybe next time. Maybe some other stream we'll have to check out Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You have legions of devoted fans, most of whom were totally convinced of your creative persona's sincerity, which is just how you like it. Dave, check the latest page of the Midnight Crew.
Hell yeah, Midnight Crew. You figure as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see how the new MSPA story is going. You haven't looked at it in a while. Midnight Crew. You are the members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in complexity. Your schemes convoluted. You are planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? Use Occam's razor on plans and schemes. Spades Slick uses Occam's razor to carve a circular hole into the heist plans, freeing it from the knife. You wonder what moron would jam the knife so hard in the table in the first place. Spades Slick climb ladder and exit hideout and implement nefarious plots. You push against the manhole cover, but it seems some unbelievable jackass has parked your getaway van on top of it. A familiar feeling stirs. That feeling is overwhelming, soul-blackening rage. It's the sort of rage that'll make a man feel totally justified in sporting an unnecessarily elaborate assortment of fancy blades. Dave, skip ahead 100 pages or so. You don't remember where you last left off, so you jump way ahead. You always forget to save your place in this story. It looks like tempers have become short in this pressure cooker already. You speculate that the tipping point may have been an ill-advised motion for a game of 52 pickup. Dave, save your place and read it later. Even though the adventure began recently, it's already over 3,000 pages long. You just don't have the time for this bullshit. You'll catch up later. Besides, it looks like someone is pestering you. You're pretty sure you know who it is. Answer Chum. In some cultures, the persistent refusal of a lady's invitation to play a game with her would sign a wanton respect. Either that or flagrant homosexuality. What? Oh no. No, look, I'm busy, okay? Got a lot of shit in my plate. I'm sort of a big deal, okay? I know. Sometimes I wonder how you are ever allowed to pay for meals in restaurants. Must be hard to keep a low profile when you're always overhearing odd voices whisper, "Is that the guy who has a blog?" Seriously, dudes be worshipping me left and right. Can't hardly walk down the street without stepping over torsos of the prostrate. Navigating their urban landscape, I'm sure, is difficult enough without an obstacle course of deferential flesh and skyward asses. Perhaps adapting the art of parkour to your unique environment would help? Yeah! I mean, damn. Like there's this scruffy little shit at my feet, an orphan or something, I don't know. Face flush on the pavement. I'm like, dude, you listening for a stampede buffalo or something? He braves to look at me and then gives my shoe a little kiss and scurries the fuck off. Heavy as the crown. Yeah. Not kicking Oliver Twist in the fucking face every day is a gift to the world, I guess. Breathtaking okay. Google!
Magnanimity.
Magnanimity. What is it with Andrew Hussey and using crazy fucking words? Among other things, I just give and fucking give. Indeed, nary a jewel tumbles from your wish box of daily exploits, which I imagine does not sparkle. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're just lobbying me for me to play that dumb game. Baseless accusation. Look, I am telling you, Egbert is all about that game. You'll play it with you and will probably be tickled retarded about it. I know this very well. I cannot hasten this mail's delivery, however. Yeah, I'll hassle some more about it. And look, how about this? If you ever find yourself in a position where your life depends on me playing that piece of shit game, then I'll play it. Will that make you happy? More than you know. It perfectly mollifies my grief over the demise of chivalry. John, what are you doing? Stop doing nothing! Meanwhile, in the present, a place where the present may be a concept of dubious merit, John is spacing out. But a vague and forceful thought jolts him to attention. Or maybe it's that bumping sound coming from the other side of the door. What is that? A thick, unpleasant fluid pulls from underneath the door. Troubling. investigate this. There's a trail of this fluid in the hall leading to your room. Play some hauntingly sick beats. Oh my god. You've had enough of the computer for a while. You feel like you've been messing around on it all week. It's time to get your jam on. You pull up to your trusty Akai NPC 1000 sampler and prepare to get sick nasty. Oh shit. Do you get to play some sick beatsies? I get to play some fat beatsies. Wait, left knob. Left knob, right knob, master volume, story patterns, and F1. Oh, fuck. Oh, hell yeah. Super. Super. It sounds like fucking it totally sounds like some MF Doom. Haha. That's cute. Dave, take a sip of apple juice despite what John said. Those beets were so fresh they belong in the produce aisle. Is what you're talking about. Soccer moms be thumping that shit for ripeness like melons. You know what I'm saying? After beets that fresh, it'd be a crime not to reward yourself with a celebratory swig. Oh shit. Okay. Interesting. So I wonder if that's like a game logic thing in the world of Homestuck. You have to use an action based on pulling. This is such a weird capture log thing. I understand the other ones more than fucking Dave's. Dave's is so complex. You can't do it. John's got you all twisted up inside now. All you can think about is Mandel's gross monster piss. Damn you, Egbert. You recapitulog the juice. Dave, allocate sword to Strife Specibus. Your Strife Specibus is already allocated with the blade kinda abstratus. There is no need to allocate it. You can wield your sweet ninja sword as a weapon once it is in your Strife deck. But you will have to capture log it first before moving it there. Capture log sword. The ninja sword occupies the same card as the juice, expelling the juice from your Silodex. Splashes all over your turntables and copies of the beta. Ugh. Get a towel or something. You had to get a towel from the bathroom across the hall. You glanced at one of the many radical puppets in your bro's collection and nodded approval. There's not anything awesome about... Is there not anything not awesome about your bro? No, you'd think not. You enter the bathroom. There's a damn towel on the floor you can probably use for this crisis. You stop to pay a little respect to one of your bro's boys up there. Hey, little man, how's it hanging? Why are there so many fucking marionette puppets? Why are they all marionette puppets? Like fucking FNAF 2 up in this bitch. Capture log, damp towel. Damp towel. Oh no. No. You take the damp towel, expelling the box. Search the bathroom for something slightly damp. Nah, you just decide to wring this thing down to the toilet to make it less damp. No, it is now just a towel. Aha! Okay. Interesting. You take the towel and grab the box. Again, while you're at it. Dave, clean up juice. You clean? Yeah. Yeah, I think just based on the context clues, Dave can only use items when the action adds up to the same amount as the card it's in the Sylladex. That's really cool. I don't know, my math brain with this logic, I just fucking love it, man. You clean up the juice with a towel, hang up the damp beta envelopes on your line to dry off. In the breeze of the fan, the betas jostle open the window. This arrangement is a little disconcerting. If they fell out, sure would be a stupid way to lose them. Turn off the fan. The crisis is easily averted. You can't imagine it will ever resurface later in any way, shape, or form. That beta is well as good as yours forever. Resume the music. Forgot I paused it. You should probably go pester Egbert again. You wonder if he found the beta yet. You also might chat about your respective Sylladices and fetch modi. If the topic happens to come up, you wonder if he is anywhere near smooth with the Sylladex as you are. Probably not. Possibly not even humanly possible. Suddenly, a rambunctious crow flies in the open window and snatches the beta. Possibly to make a nest with, or maybe just for the sake of being a brainless, feathery asshole. You yell at the bird. Oh shit. Stop! Oh shit. Swing! Accidentally launch your ninja sword and everything goes flying out the window. Dead bird and all. Oops. No one can ever know about this. The little fucking... The little tiny exclamation point. Dave, look out window. Oh, shit. Yeah, you can kiss all that stuff goodbye. You feel sorry for the bird. But at least you never planned on using that beta ever. Anyway, now that bit of ugliness is behind you, you guess you can look forward to several more hours of messing around in your room. Whoa, wait, what? You prepare to descend the stairs of your living room. You are standing eye to eye with a familiar foe, a 20-foot tall granite statue of the mighty wizard Zazarpan the Learned. Your mother had him installed through a hole in the roof with a heavy-duty crane. Just look at that mystical gaze. To peer in those aloof, glassy eyes is to arrest the curiosity of any mortal. To behold the wisdom concealed in the furrows of that venerable face is to know the ceaseless joys of bewilderment, not bestowerment, bewilderment itself. Any man so fortunate as to catch askance his merry twinkle or twitch of whiskers shall surely have all his dreams fulfilled. You find this grisly abomination utterly detestable. Rose psychoanalyzed mother's love of wizards. So John's dad likes harlequins. Rose's mom likes wizards. Dave's brother likes puppets. Puppets, wizards. They're all like medieval. They're all kind of like medieval. It kind of reminds me of like. There's parallels here I can make with many other developed things, but I feel like I don't know. It's kind of funny. And there's wizards, there's puppets, and there's wizard magic. It's like joke. Jesters, wizards, puppets. It's all fantasy based. There's nothing to psychoanalyze. Your mother clearly has no real affinity for these damnable things. She only collects them to spite you. If anything, she finds them even more repellent than you do. She's just a committed woman. Rose, go downstairs to the kitchen back door. What the fuck? Descend to the living room of your home's expansive open layout. There's the sound of a rushing water beneath the floor. It tends to strike guests as a strange presence in the living space, but it's become hardly audible to you through familiarity. There's the front door, but hopefully there's no need to make the long trek around the house in the rain. You might as well see if you can slip through the kitchen out the back unnoticed. Rose viewed Mother's solid copper vacuum statue. Oh, but it's bronze, not copper. It wasn't always. A while ago, you gave this as an ironic gift to your mom for Mother's Day. You even customized it with a drink holder to support one of her ubiquitous alcoholic beverages. She liked the gift so much that she had it bronzed and put on this pedestal. She even left it plugged in so it can still be turned on now and then, but never to do any cleaning. It never leaves the display. Sometimes at night when you're in your room, you can hear it wailing from downstairs. She must know you can hear it. She's completely deranged. Rose grabbed the Eldritch Princess. It's too big to capture log. Not that you don't want to move it anyway. The pretty princess doll has been sitting there for months. Ever since your mother got this abomination for your birthday, it's as a totally passive-aggressive gesture. You decided to make it less abominable by knitting her majesty a new head and arms. It brings a mischievous smile to your face whenever you walk by. Your mother hasn't removed the doll yet, and probably never will. She would never be the one to blink first. Rose, acquire umbrella for protection from the elements. You're going to have a hell of a time accessing that card when you need it. You guess you'll just cross that bridge later. Because of U is later than L, but U is later than L, but earlier than V. I get it. Peek inside kitchen. The liquor bottles are out in full force. Mom is surely nearby. Rose, investigate richly colored object in the middle of the screen. That would be your refrigerator. Most services have customarily served as a battlefield for a chilly siege of passive-aggressive one-upmanship. This was a drawing you did of your cat Jaspers when you were younger, along with a poem about him. Your mother bought this ostentatious $15,000 frame for it and had it welded to the door using the colorful magnet letters you recently left as succinct. God damn it. Succinct message, which may or may not have been directed towards anyone in particular, but you couldn't find the letter W, so you just stuck two V's together. Shrew. Your mother then purchased a fresh pack of W's and left them there for your convenience. Appreciative of the thoughtful gesture, you left her a sincere thank you note, which you had legally notarized and then marked with a drop of blood. But part of it was touching the floor, so your mother was kind enough to lift the lower portion of the document with a velvet pillow, attach a W to face as a fake mustache. This is incredibly silly, and you're not sure how it fits into your campaign against your mother, or you getting your computer back online to escape your doom. But it's hard to resist getting a little silly sometimes, especially when you are absolutely positive no one is watching. Capture log W. Aha. Same thing as the umbrella. But that unsightly void in the W pack won't do, nor will the gash in the plastic. You deposit 12 cents in its place, which is your approximation of the letter's value. You also make a vow to return return later and neatly sew the plastic shut. Rose thinks of ways to one-up mother. You wonder how to address the pillow situation. It seems a woman has put you at a clear disadvantage. Perhaps slipping a fresh dolly under the pillow will do the trick? Or maybe spilling a bit of Worcestershire sauce on it. and then having it dry cleaned and returned along with a laboriously irrigating apology note? No, there's no time for anything like that. Or maybe, just thinking out loud here, you could use the entire pack of W's as M's? Oh yes, that would burn. But you've already done something with that W pack, and there's no need to go back and gild that lily. This is delicate business, and that pillow is screaming for rebuttal. Capsulog velvet pillow. You decide to take the velvet pillow and lovingly embroider a poem in praise of motherhood on it. Hopefully you can pull this off before she notices it's gone. But it causes your tree to be pretty badly unbalanced, and surely it will auto-balance itself in a moment. And just like that, the umbrella becomes accessible and the root card. That's one of the things you love about the tree, Modus. Happy surprises. Rose, head out back door. Okay, enough. It's time to go. You don't know how she does that. You're never safe in this house. And of all things to be doing during a power outage, she's up to her ironic housewife routine again. That mop bucket doesn't even have any water in it. What an absolute madwoman. Rose, hop over counter, landing and roll. This bird's gotta fly. Youth roll. Lousy goddamn stupid wizards. Meanwhile, in the past again. You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with the gaffer tape, but it's sort of hard to get any work done when the people keep pestering you all day. Guess you get better than that. Dave answered chum. Garden Gossick has... Oh. Hi, Dave. Hey, sup. Hey, sup. Not much. Sup with you, bro. Good one. It's alright, being chilled, I guess. You know how it goes. Great! Feeling cool today? Mr. Cool Guy? Oh, man, you know it. So cool. You know, shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas, I am telling you. So, have you talked to John today? Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about he sucks at his Silodex. You believe he uses stack? That kid is ridiculous. Well, doesn't sound like much fun. What was it again? You use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot. Whenever we talk about your goofy moduses, I get a migraine. What do you want with John? I want to tell him happy birthday and ask him about his birthday package. Oh yeah, I was sort of being cagey and told him that I'll check the mail because I was wondering if mine came yet. I think it did. Yeah. And I think mine came too. So, guess you want to know if he likes it or something? No, he will not open it. He'll lose it. Oh, well, sorry to hear that, I guess. Oh, it's good, actually, because he will find it again later when he really needs it, which, of course, is why I sent it to him in the first place. See, like, I never get how you know these things. I don't know. I just know that I know. Alright. Oh, anyway, I have to go. I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking. Man, if I were you, I'd just take that fucking devil beast out behind the woodshed and blow its head off. I don't think I could if I tried. Yeah, say hi to your granddad for me too, okay? Yes, I guess an encounter with him is also almost certain. It is usually intense. Well, yeah, it isn't always... Isn't it always for family? He sounds like a total badass. Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, gotta go. See ya. Get phone. Hold on, gotta take a sip of Wawa. Probably go for another hour or so. Unless we hit Act 2 ending earlier than that. It will be handy to have your phone on standby so you won't always have to go back to your computer whenever someone pesters you. This way you can text message people no matter where you are or what outrageously cool thing you're up to. So cool. John, pursue adversary into that room. And even meanwhile, in the present, sort of, once again, the slippery antagonist eludes you, only to find more unpleasant, oily smears. Someone is pestering you. Both your PDA and your computer register the message. This chum will know what to do. Alright, I'm out of my room now looking for my bros game.
Oh, good. Yeah, there is no sign of Rose yet. I hope she's okay.
Well, if she comes back, I'll be ready. You better know what you're talking about, because this could get ugly. I brought my phone. I also took my awesome katana with me, in case things get too hot to handle. They always do.
And that cheap piece of shit you have in your wall?
Fuck off. Oh, F you. It's sharp and it's awesome and it's a sword. End of story.
Okay, I really don't care. I don't really care. I'm in my room again. I really think there's someone else in this house. Like monsters or something.
Howie?
I wish.
Dude, monsters aren't real. That stupid kid stuff is for stupid babies.
Maybe. Yeah, you're right.
What are you, an idiot? Of course there are monsters in your house. You're in some weird evil monster dimension. Come on. Skepticism is the crutch of the cinematic troglodytes. Like, hey mom, dad, there's a dinosaur or ghost, whatever, in my room. Yeah, right, Junior, go back to bed. Fuck you, mom and dad. How many times are we going to watch this trope unfold? It wasn't goddamn funny the first time I saw it. Just once I'd like to see dad crap his pants when a kid says there's a vampire in his closet. Oh shit, everyone in the minivan! Feel like a fucking dad of the year right there.
Okay, stop. What do I do?
What, do you have a hammer?
And so lame.
Okay, whatever. You should look into weaponizing your Celodex. My bro's always getting on my case about it, but man, it's not as easy as it sounds.
If you're fighting monsters left and right, don't you have much
you don't have much choice.
Okay, I guess I could read up on data structures and more. How's it going there?
I'm not in my living room. He's usually here. I don't see him. Might be playing his mind games. He's always pulling this ninja shit. All I see is little Cal over there, so I guess he can't be far.
Oh god, so lame.
What?
See, I just don't know why you think it's cool, his ventriloquist rapping thing.
Oh, locale? No, man. Locale's the shit.
That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm just saying that being a white guy who is a rapper with a ventriloquist doll is not cool in any stretch of the imagination or by any definition of the word cool. Ironic or otherwise. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, bullshit. Cal is dope. Puppets are awesome. Sean Egbert blows. The end.
Yeah, more like the opposite of all those things. That is the thing that is true. I'm gonna read. Good luck with your bro.
Read your book. Stay wary of these foes. Pfft. Monsters. Only retarded babies who poop in their diapers believe that stuff. S. Rose. Youth roll. Right out the front door. Oh, shit. Strife. Aggressive. Blotto parry. Abjure. A beautiful pony. Abstain. Auto parrier. Passive aggressive. Empty suicide threat. It looks like Mom has satisfied her strife quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. No point in going out the front door anymore. Might as well head out the back, like you originally planned. Those first, be the pony. Second, trample Mom. You can't stand this stupid pony, and frankly, you can't imagine why anyone would want to. But you give the pony a begrudging pat on the snout anyway. Her name is Maple Hoof. Sean, turn around! Chapter 7. Why even... God damn it, why do I even bother? Excuse me. Good news! Finally, your revolting incompetence can be put to use. Instead of accidentally firing a Silodex full of steak knives into a princess or oil painting, priceless oil painting, or your beloved great aunt, you can turn that fumbling fury into towards one of your foes. Such as the ability to grasp painfully simple concepts. The bad news, I'm tired of explaining myself hoarse to you gibbering fuckwads. This chapter, I'll be phoning it in with the literal use of diagrams and shitty clip art. What are you going to do about it? You going to wriggle in your own vicious secretions like the worms you are? That's what. Here, learn something for a change. You're trying to read, okay? This book is already unpleasant enough, and it is without weird voices in your head nagging you to do things. Besides, I thought we already agreed there's no such thing as monsters. Ugh. Fine, you'll interrupt your reading to turn around, but you don't see that what could possibly be... Oh my god. Like, lagging. My brain just started lagging. But you don't see what could possibly be, so... Oh my god, no, it's a monster. Ah! Strife! Don't move or the bunny gets it! Aggressive! Put the bunny back in the box! God damn it, John. You leave through the back door. Is this still... Is it... Okay. I was like, is this still Homestuck music? You leave through the back door. Nearby is a transformer which distributes electricity from the underground generator, powered by the river flowing beneath the house. The transformer was struck by lightning, though, and no longer works. You wonder if your mother has any plans to get fixed. You guess she'd rather just play her mind games in the dark house like a weirdo. You can see the mausoleum and portable generator across your backyard. You're almost there. Rose, use umbrella. Oh. You regather your items in the Soggy Trek Mausoleum ward. And begin the Soggy Trek Mausoleum ward. Get up, John! This is no time for slumber! Oh, shit! Get his ass! Oh. Ah! No! Give me back up! Forget the W in the case of the mausoleum. Retrieving the W never even crossed your mind. It's just a stupid magnet. Ah, fuck. John, salvage your weapon and fight on! Strife again! Come on! Fuck! Sweet catch! Gimme y'all, gimme y'all. Pick up! Pick up! Pick up! There's a Silodex card underneath the bunny. You said, put the bunny back in the box. Now why couldn't he put the bunny back in the box? Now exalt victory. The spoils are yours. Oh shit. The amazing victory allows you to scale to the first 2 achievement rungs on your Etcher ladder. You are now a plucky tot with a new feather in your captive show for it. The etchet letter records your bold ascent with 125 boon dollars. You waste little time storing them in your ceramic pork hollow. Additionally, climbing the rungs has boosted your gel viscosity and cash limit. By expanding your cash limit, you've made room for all that nice grist you just collected. You now have 32 fragments of build grist and 10 fragments of shale. Whatever the fuck that is. What about that card? Seems the shale imp had allocated the bunny to its strife specibus. What sort of stupid thing to use for a weapon, but you might as well grab it and stick the bunny in your strife deck while you're at it. It'll be at least safer there. You group the two specify in a strife portfolio. No self-respecting the strifer would be caught dead without one. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer. Oddly, though, it seems breaking the Slamish hammer altered the abstratus from the hammer kind to the handle kind, even going as far as expelling the head from your smaller hammer from your deck to force compliance. If you didn't even notice in the heat of battle, you grab your sledgehammer handle, expelling the useless Harlequin figurine. You merge your sledgehammer head with its handle and return it to your strife deck, repairing the hammer kind abstratus in the process. The smaller hammer handle is ejected from the deck since, of course, handles of any sort no longer belong in there, obviously. Fine, now what? Dave is pestering you, but you don't have time to deal with his nonsense right now. Something is amiss in your room, and you can't quite put your finger on it. Hurry and activate the generator, Rose! You fire up the generator and drag a cord into the mausoleum. Of course, it would be foolish to run the generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everyone's business. Rose, defile tomb. Sorry, Jaspers, you have to make space for the laptop. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias like a normal cat. Not given to a taxidermist and fitted with a tiny custom-tailored suit, and then stuffed in a coffin built for infants. Plug in your laptop. You plug in your laptop and connect to the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls out of your Silodex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You have bigger fish to fry. Looks like Dave noticed you're back online. He pesters you like clockwork. And there's John. What is he up to now? The door, John! Look at the door! You're right. Didn't Rose yank the door off its hinges and prop it on your bed? Someone or something has put it back and left it slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming. Investigate! What is this? What? This is so outrageous! It's Grandma. Hold on, I'm doing one quick thing. It's like setting up more Homestuck music. There we go. Alright. Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are. John said your house is burning down. Are you on fire yet? Or what? No, for now. I retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire, threatening my residence. Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you out of there, so I'm working on that now. Working on it? Yeah, my bro's copy. Long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little. You're referring to your brother's collection? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool. It's cool and all, the semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever. Or semi-ironic. Man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to get that kind of... Some of the shit is going a little far and it's kind of fucked up. I've seen his websites. I like them. Yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish Locale wouldn't look at me like that. Those dead eyes, Jesus. Sometimes I've dreamed that he's real and he's talking to me and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out. Interesting. Oh god, why did I just tell you my dream? You're going to have a field day with that. I'm currently scrolling notes furiously into one of many psychoanalysis journals I maintain for you. Published. Papers forthcoming. Because, you know, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than to evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies. Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me. He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he's preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown. Alright, I'm out. Later. Interrogate this mad woman.
Nana? Oh, yes, dear. Oh, you scared the living daylights out of me. Well, I guess it was really a great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dead Nana? Of course, John. I've come back to help you on your journey to the medium and beyond. I am delighted to see what you fine young man you have turned out to be. Just like your father.
I don't know why I get Irish accent. I just thought it'd be funny. Like Mrs. Doubtfire kind of deal, you know?
Okay, I guess I'll take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said...
What the fuck was that? The fuck was that? What? But ding-a-dinged. Oh my god, it's an advert for fucking... Fuck off the heat. I don't play you. NVIDIA. Oh, free rewards. Free rewards. Shut up.
I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked everywhere for him. Your father was kidnapped. Oh no! When you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence here was awakened. What? Okay, so it was... What is the medium you're talking about? It is here. It is where we are now. A realm that is a ring of pure void, dividing light and darkness. It turns in the thick of the incendisphere, place untouched by the flow of time in your universe. You mean because we are inside a computer or in the game software or something? A computer? Why? What is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like the horseless Autobox car? Well, it's like this machine that, Oh, of course I know what a computer is, John. I was simply pulling your leg. Oh, okay. No, John, you're not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines is in a way served to invoke this realm's instance. Yet it stands independently of any physical machine, and somewhat paradoxically it always has. I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So, what do I actually need to be doing here? I think it would be best if we started with the big picture.
Go on.
Above the medium, beyond the seven gates, residing at the core of the incendisphere, is a place known as Skaya. Legend holds that Skaya exists as a dormant...
Oh, no, hold on, let me pause the other music going on.
Exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, the forces of light will forever be charged with this defense, while forces of darkness will just persistently covet its destruction. And it's, as it so happens, at the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in an eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever, that is, until you showed up. Me? Me? Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatching. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels. One dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to the kingdom enriched in darkness, the other up, to a kingdom basking in the light. Each comes to rest in the orb of atop a spire, of which there are 3 others in the kind. The 4 spires are situated above a throne, and these 2 thrones preside over the 2 respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins. Light versus dark. Good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception. Wow, really? What's the point? That remains for you to find out, dear. For you, see, the journey you are about to take is the ultimate riddle. Oh. For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house. Not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills. How are I supposed to get up there? You build. Oh, okay. I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant? Well, I don't know. That all sounds kind of weird, but in any case, we build the house to get to these gates, and I can save my dad. Yes, John. And after that? And then after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save Earth from destruction. Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Your planet is done for, dear. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh. Your purpose is so much more important than saving that silly old planet, though. And that is? I will have to agree with the float hag about that. John, you are such a good boy. I know you will succeed. Thanks, Dada. Alright. You are such a good boy, and good boys deserve treats. Hooray! I'm going to bake you some cookies. The hag mentioned cookies. Pursue her! Oh, god damn it, that's just what you need. More baked goods. John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them. You totally abjure the hell out of it, that idea. You're so busy abjuring, you don't even notice Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time. Rose hit John in the head with a box to get his attention. You give John a swift drubbing in the noggin, but he's untethered. That is some fit he is throwing. Perhaps you will take this spare moment to contemplate Banana Sprite's strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts, these developments, in your GameFAQs walkthrough journal. It can be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write that's what's already there. Oh, that's so, Jaspers. And just who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from a dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault you're in this mess in the first place, so he can just button it. John, cookies, no! You refuse outright! This impudence is insufferable! Go get the cookies! Oh, when you put it so politely, how can John decline? John, you are stupid! You really need to work on your manners. Stupid! Stupid! Dumb! That is not a command. It's nothing. It's stupid. You're stupid. For the last time, I command you to get the cookies, boy!
It's just not gonna happen, buddy. Years in the future. Really not enough to write... But really not enough to write home about. An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke. Ooh. Beans, mustard, human etiquette. Uh-oh. More secrets about the cloaked entity. We've been kind of explained what the medium is. I really don't want to fucking read this. I'm honest. I'm gonna be so for real. My throat is getting strained. She's not finished with this yet. Jeez, cut her some slack. Maybe you could go bug someone somewhere else in a while, or at the very least, someone else once in the past, but not many. Is this? Oh, it's the past. Happy birthday, Rose. Hello, and thanks. Did you get John's presents yet? I just opened it this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask it now. I'm stunned. Yeah, I know. What will you make with it? And who said it was something from which something else could be made? Well, John did tell me it was what it was, duh. I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. At least I can do... It's at least the least I can do in this subtle dig concealed in this gesture. He often tells me I need a new hobby when I make perfectly reasonable analytical remarks. Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant anything like that by it. You see, not everybody means the opposite of what they say the way they do, and Dave always... And you and Dave always do. Maybe. His birthday is in a few months, isn't it? Yep. I finally finished a present for him. I've been working on it for years. Years? It's so hard to tell when you're joking, or when you're even capable of it. I just mailed it too, so it's sure not to get there on... just mailed it too, so it is sure to get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here. I'll probably craft something with strong sentimental value. That should burn him. I don't think you really mean that. I guess not. She'll expect a green package dropped in my house via airmail from whatever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into. No. Sorry, but you're hard to shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you'll like better than something in a box. Oh? It's a tip! It is a tip! Is this already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky? Please go on. Did you leave a pet a long time ago that died? Yes. Okay, well, how do you feel about... Okay, well, how did you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot? Okay, well, didn't mention it was a cat, or that it was a male. Let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed. Let's move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings towards the animal as lukewarm. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. I think what if someone told you you could play a game that would bring him back to life? If someone told me that, I would regard with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively, is that someone you? Yes, that someone is me. Just thought you might find it interesting. What is this game? Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying it is all. I think you'll hear about it later, and maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. They're way more into that stuff than I am. I'll see what the word is on the street is about it in due time. For now, I should probably go order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. Be a shame if I ran late with John's present. Get katana. You captchalogue your katana and prepare to venture out into the apartment to retrieve your bro's copy of the game. First, maybe, just maybe, retrieve that bird. Dude, that bird is long gone. It won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't even know what's up with the sick heat. The sun threatens to... Hold on. Take a sip of water. Fuck, man. You don't even know what's up with the sick heat. The sun threatens to set, but it won't step off. It's staring you down like a big red eye of hot needles skipping on a groove. It's tracing around the earth. While lingering in the midair, its heat seems to suspend time itself, stretching it like warped vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there ain't been a drop in the sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Might help to frizzle that sizzle a little bizzle. Set the record straight on this global turn tizzle. Ah, my god. When the primp's gonna crib, ma, drop it like it's... Oh my god. English romantic poet John Keats. That is not John Keats, but okay. Exit your group, go to the living room. Sorry, little dude, coming through. Gotta push you down for a bit. You figure you've left him hanging long enough. Dave hastily entered the room with wild abandon. You barge in and see a familiar face. A friendly face. Is that little Mr. T? Sitting in the living room. Your bro spends most of his days in here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's the puppet chest where he stores little Cal and when he takes him out on gigs. But when he's home, he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. With good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet. Oh, man. Pity da fool. It's your brother's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound humorous irony. But as usual with your bro's exploits, this is so ordinarily this is no ordinary irony, nor anything close to pedestrian tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame, but that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass. And that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and that degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool, taking stuff that other people think is funny, but you know it really isn't, and making it funny again by adding the subtle strata of irony which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye. Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to a pantsless Chuck Norris puppet. God, you hope you can be as good as your bro at this someday. You never tell him that, though. Find little Cal and give him fist bumps. Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your little bro's weird made puppets strewn about haphazardly. You guess these things are kind of cool, sort of. Play a game on the Xbox. Looks like your bro's playing. Not like him to leave in the middle of some totally intense gaming. Not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's alright. Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see you there. We be chill today, Cal? Yeah, you better fucking believe we be chill. Cal is a man. Rejects great urge to play bro's Xbox. Oh my god. You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up something uncanny brutal on your quest for mad snacksio and get this way rude hunger about control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead and to that shit. But you get stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something, like a railing or a piece of the wall. You'll have to reset. Fuck this shit. Give a little Cal bro a fist bump. Oh man, you almost forgot. Gotta give the C-Man some props. Chicken bro sweet gear. Your bro has, oh my god. Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with it all sometimes. Here's his computer setup. He usually got a lot of stuff cooking on here at any given moment. Since he's not around, he might as well sneak a peep. Dave, look at your brother's computer. Ah, hell no. Ah, hell no. Your bro's computer's password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. Of course you know what the password is. And he knows you know it. And you're both cool with that because the password is the most awesome thing it can be. You know, I hope that's not getting picked up. There's like a plane outside or some shit. I don't know what's going on. Let me resume the music, by the way. Forgot about that. You enter the password. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of the unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up with the ludicrous amount of websites and news feeds. Excuse me. He monitors to stay hip to the scene. Open Complete Bullshit. This is complete bullshit. Should give Sweet Bro and Hello Jeff has a sweet update. Your bro keeps up with your projects in his aggregator, just like you keep up with his. He's tuned into your various blogs, and of course, Sweet Bro and Hello Jeff. You navigate to the latest comment in one of the many bullshit feed bands. Mouse over to the orange stripe containing plush rump. What the fuck? Another one of your bro's many ironic websites. The difference here is he rakes in thousands of dollars a month through his enterprise. Smuppets are $1 million a year enterprise, and that is awfully hard to resist. It resists taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of that cash cow. Stop wasting time and look for Bros Beta. You guess he messed around on his computer long enough. Better get a move on before it's too late for Rose, or worse, you let your bro catch you. Your bro catches you. Oh my god, the rumps. They are transfixing. You know this is ironic and all, but your bro reaches echelons of irony that you could only dream of daring to fathom. But on rare occasions, when your guard is down, all seems just a tad unsettling to you. Oh, hey. Hey there, Cal. Give little Cal a nervous fist bump. You are starting to flip the fuck out, without losing your cool, of course. Master John to ease your nerves. You get Egbert on the line again to give him the lowdown on your progress. You feel like it's important to keep the wires hot, but he's not answering. You wonder what that guy is up to. Hey, what is up? What happened with that monster? That is totally definitely in your room. Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problems with them or anything. Just, like, really, really awesome. Looks like Rose is finally logged in again. Didn't John say her house was burning down? You wonder if she's on fire yet or what? This is the same conversation from earlier. Seconds in the future, but not many. John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. You gotta discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your stupor. I'll go about my business elsewhere. Deploy the punch, Designix. Ugh, excuse me. John, whenever you read this, you should know I put the shell you collected to use and finally deployed the punch the Designix. It is in your study. I can only drop it though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird histronics, maybe you should give it a try? I'm updating my walkthrough and it would be helpful. It would help to know what it does. Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested with those monsters now. Try to be careful. So I can see, stupid lousy limps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff. Oh, here you are. Oh yeah, sorry. Not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason.
But my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm alright now.
John, rebuild the claw hammer and turn it to the Specubus. Getting way better at this sort of thing. Sean, confront Pogo Ride to prepare yourself for Nana. Thank God for your sanity has returned so you can entertain the extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see. What can I do here? Click Giddy Up. Use arrow keys to operate the Pogo Ride for insane combos. Okay. What is this doing? Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, I got it. I'm learning, I'm comboing. I'm comboing. Ah! Whee! I don't know what I'm doing. Skip. Okay. Alright. Cool. Whatever. Well, those sons of bitches, no one risks painful injury on your green slime ghost Pogo Ride. No one but you! Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps. There you go.
Rose, my piano!
Sorry. No nuance to these controls is all. No nuance to these controls at all. I was hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting go of it. Guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world, though.
I guess you're right.
You'll need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the grist.
So, that means I have to go out the back door?
Yes. Is there a problem?
Well, it may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies.
You're right. That does sound dumb.
You could see her at the kitchen?
Yeah.
What is she doing? Is she baking?
You could say that?
Are you sure you can't get that grist up to me somehow?
Maybe. Use a Pogo Ride to fling grist through the window. Doesn't look like that grist is going anywhere. You'll just never know what these gaming abstractions. Rose drop Pogo Ride in John's bathroom. No! Get grist. There you go. Now why don't you check out the Designix? You can do that while I get to work.
On what?
The piano, and its value and effort, has unfortunately been slain. But if it hadn't, it would have ranked in so many boon dollars, you have no idea. So many. Rose, it's time to build. Nana said to build, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It sure is going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're going to be busy, John.
Ugh. Oh, what are you building?
Stairs. They're fairly expensive, actually.
Oh, man. I could have warned you about stairs, Rose.
I told you, dog. I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier.
It keeps happening!
Ah, good. Looks like I can get a refund for earlier allocations.
I told you, Rose. I told you about stairs!
Okay. Consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate on this without you immersing ourselves in Strider's non sequitur.
Did you know he thinks puppets are cool?
Does he?
He's so dumb.
Rose, use bricks to construct observation towel on roof. Tower, not towel. Did it say towel? I could have sworn it said tower. Towel. Ah, whatever. Yeah, this works. I just looked at the queue, and it's like a shit ton of Zelda music because I recently like sat and listened to the Twilight Princess soundtrack. Oops. Third Sanctuary works though. Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that ambitious, but you can get started with something of the foundation for upward construction, at least. John, check cabinets for imps or useful items. No imps in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Dads love shaving. That's basically all they do. Especially when they're not baking, that is. John, bring 2 cans of shaving cream. You capture log 2 cans of shaving cream just in case. You never know. You'll need to bust out hilarious shaving cream Santa beard to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying out the window. John, red pogo ride. It's a little cramped in here for sort of proper reckless pogoing. You'll just grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself. The towel floats back down on the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. What time is it? Alright. Check up on Anakin, see what she's cooking. Okay. John, make your way to the study. Uh-oh. It looks like the imps have taken a shining to your Cruxite and black goo everywhere. John, ride Slimer Pogo and one-up that imp. Well, okay, it's not a Slimer Pogo, but you mount it anyway, and brandish your deadly armaments. Ride your steed into victory. This is incredibly dangerous. John, flip the fuck out. Let's see how they like the old double-barrel leather blaster. Whoops! Oh shit! Mr. John, respectfully ask that you please stand up.
Bobo for the pogo gets it.
Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabble post haste. Nice abscond, dude. Refrigerator. Oh. Refrigerator level up for slaying the imp. The refrigerator skyrockets up the echelon ladder to a new rung. 5-star General Electric and earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance. Well done, John. Polite congratulations. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Wherever that feeling is coming from, it sure is a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my civil fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask. I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with the Designex. John, imps behind you. You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you have to pick up all that stupid shaving cream? Ugh, so pointless. Drop something heavy on one of those imps. Oh. No, not through the fucking... Why would you do that? John, might I bother you for a can opener? Oblivious to the commotion behind you, suddenly you find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there's possibly one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your refrigerator. John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing? Here's in the future. Let's not totally get away here. A studious eye darts about the page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. So this guy is this little cloaked dude. Ate a bunch of pages and now he knows how to speak diligently. Sorry, I'm sorry, but I just heard the fucking... There's a piano thing in there, and it sounded just like the fucking, It sounded just like the gas juice theme. And I had to peek in to see if that song was made by Toby. It's not, which is kind of weird, because that's like, it was the same. It's funny. All right. Can't take as many as I'd like to. Oh, what? Co-player John assesses environment. Transition medium. What the f... All these. That's cute. I'm gonna save. And I think we're gonna stop here. My throat is strained. Pretty crazy. I feel like make sure I use a lozenge or something, or throat coat my shit before we read Homestuck next time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Homestuck today. I'd like to play a game, but my throat is so sore. I genuinely don't think it would be smart to continue playing and strain my throat even more. I have a long day ahead of me. All right. I will I'll get on. I can get on camera real quick here. Hold on. Is this... Oh, this is Siva Gunner. God fucking damn it. I was like, this is Plants vs. Zombies, but wait, this isn't Plants vs. Zombies. This is fucking... It's fucking under... It's Deltarune music. God damn it. Anyway, hello. I'll be wrapping up here. Wonderful little stream today. Like I said, I'm gonna have to throat coat or drink some tea or something warm and soothing for my voice while I play next time, or next time I read. Friday. I don't know what I plan on doing Friday. I'm gonna be so for real. I plan... maybe we'll play more Restory. If not, then I don't know when. We'll be playing Restory again though, very soon. I don't know. Friday? Don't know yet. Unsure. I might maybe I'll play something very simple and easy to just pick up and put down. I don't know. I don't know yet. I will be wrapping up and getting out of here though. I do plan on maybe this weekend recording those episodes. Those episodes for Assassin's Creed. Gonna get the recording software and, or get the stuff all set up for it today. Maybe I'll record an episode later tonight. Don't know yet. I've got a busy day ahead of me today. Grocery shopping, fucking my little brother's coming out to hang out. Got a lot planned. But I'll be probably brainstorming with the rest of the day that I have. I know definitely a little shorter than last time, but just because I went so hastily into reading Homestuck today, and my throat being sore after 2.5 hours of just straight up talking, and they're not like a game to play on screen. I'm just so I'll be wrapping up here today. That'll be what I do. Or this will be where we stop for now. Maybe next Wednesday. Maybe we'll just make Wednesdays Homestuck days until we're all caught up. I don't know. Maybe we'll make like every other Wednesday, or maybe at least once a month we'll read Homestuck. But throat is sore, and I don't know. I am just absolutely floored right now. That's about it. But I'm gonna get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Have a damn good one. Thank you so much for stopping by, watching the stream. If you're watching this live, if you're watching this as VOD, thank you for watching to the end. I try my best to thank everybody who stops by. I'm gonna get out of here. Have a damn good one. Enjoy yourselves, no matter when you're watching this, live or not. And I will see you guys Friday with something. I don't know yet. Maybe we'll play more Restory. Haven't played it outside of stream yet, so who knows? Who knows? All right, folks. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Bye.